Welcome to the HFY Tales channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you like the story. Enjoy and take care. Alex sat at their cluttered desk, a coffee-stained stack of papers teetering dangerously near the edge. They glanced at the clock on the wall, its hands moving impossibly slow, taunting them. It was just another Thursday afternoon at Bennett Middle School, a place where they often felt like a ghost wandering through the halls rather than an actual teacher. Each day bled into the next, and the only excitement came from the peculiar antics of their students. "Mr. Carter, are we doing anything fun today?" piped up Sam, a cheeky 12-year-old with a penchant for mischief, his hands poised like a courtroom lawyer. Alex pinched the bridge of their nose, forcing a smile. Today we're diving into the wonders of fractions." Groans erupted in the classroom as a chorus of protest broke out. "Fractions again?" groaned Mia, a bright-eyed girl always ready to express her disdain for math. Alex couldn't help but chuckle. I know, exciting stuff," they replied with exaggerated enthusiasm. In truth, the multiplication of fractions felt like a far cry from the intergalactic adventures they often daydreamed about during lunch breaks, where cosmic battles and epic journeys danced around their imagination. As the day plodded on, Alex found themselves lost in thoughts about interstellar travel. The last sci-fi movie marathon with their friends had sparked an insatiable curiosity about the cosmos. What if I could visit another planet? They often mulled this over in their mind. It felt like a far-off fantasy, one reserved for the protagonists in their favorite films. Later that afternoon, while cleaning up the classroom after a particularly long day, Alex stumbled upon a peculiar envelope tucked between neglected bookshelves. It was elegantly sealed, adorned with sophisticated ornamental designs, and had no return address. Curiosity piqued, they tore it open, revealing a letter that changed everything. "Dear Mr. Alexander Carter, it is with the utmost urgency that I inform you of your recent inheritance from your esteemed relative, Zelara Voss. You have not only inherited considerable wealth, but, in a most unforeseen circumstance, also the marital bond of your late relative's interplanetary spouse, Lyra." Alex blinked at the words, their mind reeling like a roller coaster going off the tracks. Inheritance, alien spouse? It was absurd. Was this some sort of elaborate prank initiated by the teacher's lounge? But as they read on, the gravity of the situation settled in, accompanied by disbelief and a growing sense of excitement, almost electric in nature. They looked around their modest apartment, with its mismatched furniture and faded posters of classic sci-fi films peeling at the edges. Suddenly, this mundane existence felt drawn into vivid color, like they were the unexpected hero living an adventure waiting to happen, and the thought was intoxicating. Heart racing, Alex took a moment to breathe in the chaos of their life. What if this isn't just a hoax? What if I actually have to meet an alien wife? They couldn't shake the burgeoning excitement mingling with nervousness coursing through their body. As if propelled by an unseen force, they began planning for a journey far beyond anything they had ever imagined. The day of the video call arrived like a comet blazing through the cosmos, and Alex fumbled nervously with the settings on Lyra's shimmering interface. How does one prepare to meet their alien wife for the first time? Should they wear a tie to show a semblance of formality, or opt for a casual t-shirt adorned with a witty saying? After much deliberation, attempting to balance humor and respect, they opted for the latter, wondering how to make the best first impression. When Lyra's face flickered to life on the screen, Alex couldn't help but stare in awe. She was captivating. Her vibrant green skin shimmered softly, like jade glistening under the starlight, and her expressive antennae danced in time with her excitement, bouncing softly as her smile grew wider. "Greetings, Alexander," Lyra said, her voice melodic and filled with warmth, resonating with happiness. "I am thrilled to finally meet you." Alex swallowed hard, suddenly hyper-aware of their casual appearance. Hey Lyra, or, do I just call you wife now?" they stammered, an awkward smile plastered on their face. Lyra's antennae twitched in delight, and she let out a laugh that felt like shooting stars shining through the night. "Call me whatever you like. I find the word wife quite amusing. It sounds like an alien concept in itself." Their initial conversation bubbled with awkwardness, punctuated by laughter and blunders that made Alex feel oddly at ease. At one point, Alex accidentally misinterpreted Lyra's inquiry about what Earthlings traditionally eat as a query about pizza toppings. "Definitely no pineapple," they insisted, raising a finger while trying to suppress a laugh. "What is this pineapple you speak of? It sounds delicious," Lyra exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with fascination. The light-hearted exchange transformed into a delightful back and forth, facilitating their growing rapport. As the chat continued, Alex learned that Lyra was vibrant, adventurous, and fascinated by human culture, despite her own alien heritage. She described her home, Zelara, and how it would be a mild shock for Alex, a place filled with extraordinary landmarks and colors that seemed plucked straight from a rainbow. "I promise I'll get you back on Earth in no time if you want, but I'm not sure you'll want to leave." Lyra's voice held a teasing lilt, and Alex couldn't help but smile wider. They ended the call emboldened and referencing their excitement like shooting stars coursing through the night sky. But later that night, as sleep seeped through their eyelids, an unsettling thought crept in. How would they navigate a relationship with someone from an entirely different world? Lyra opened the door to a universe beyond anything they could fathom, yet the reality of forging a life with an alien spouse left Alex with a cascade of weighty questions. After what felt like weeks of preparation, which was really just a few intense days, Alex finally stepped aboard the spaceship, an impressive vessel that hummed with life and vibrancy, like it was a sentient being eager for adventure. It was sleek and shiny, far more advanced than anything they'd ever seen on Earth, and smelled faintly of fresh rain mixed with the scent of gleaming stardust. "Welcome aboard, my earthly companion," Lyra announced, joy radiating from her as she gestured grandly. "Do I need to put on a seatbelt?" Alex asked, gripping the armrests as they settled into their seat in a blend of excitement and anticipation. "What if we go hurtling through space at ridiculous speeds?" Lyra chuckled, friendly and warm. "Relax. This ship will adjust to your needs. You can float if you prefer. Imagine it as floating in water, but in the vastness of space." With a reluctant grin, Alex unclenched their hands, deciding to embrace the experience. Moments later, as the ship lifted off, they felt a rush of exhilaration course through their veins like electric sparks. The ground fell away beneath them, and soon the stars began to glitter like distant fireworks scattered across a black canvas. It was a breathtaking sight, an adventure unlike any they had ever imagined. On board, the first day in space transformed into a series of comic escapades. One particularly memorable incident had them struggling to consume a glowing fruit that Lyra insisted was a staple of dinner. Its texture was slimy, and when Alex took a bite, it exploded, splattering glimmering juice everywhere. "This is exactly what I thought space cuisine would be like," Alex exclaimed, laughing amidst the chaos as they wiped a streak of luminous fruit off their face. "Don't worry, you'll find your favorites. For now, the key is to open your mouth wider, not close it," Lyra advised playfully. As the days progressed and Alex adjusted to life in space, the wonders of the universe unfolded before their eyes. They found themselves enamored with the stars and planets they flew past, engaging in light-hearted conversations with Lyra about the constellations and her home. When they finally arrived at Zelara, the sight took their breath away like a painting coming to life. The azure skies melted into violet horizons where they spotted floating islands swaying delicately like dreams made manifest. Flowers that glittered vibrated with an ethereal pulse, filling the air with symphonic bursts of luminescence. "This is Zelara, my world," Lyra beamed, taking Alex's hand, her eyes glimmering with delight as she introduced the scenery filled with extraordinary beauty. They stepped onto the alien soil, prepared to explore this vibrant land where the unimaginable awaited. Every corner held fantastical sights, and Alex couldn't help but marvel at the phenomena that seemed plucked from the pages of their favorite science fiction novels. As they wandered down the vibrant paths, Lyra shared stories of her childhood, points of wonder that stirred a sense of adventure in Alex's heart. They smiled, realizing their connection was flourishing amidst Zelara's breathtaking beauty, and that they were slowly falling for each other, both excited and terrified at the prospect. Zelara felt impossibly alive beneath their feet, and Alex was determined to soak it all in. As they walked hand in hand, Alex marveled at the sight of majestic trees that sparkled with luminescence in the waning light, and soft wobbling creatures that floated by, their vibrant hues shifting with every flutter. "There's a festival in a few days called the Luminary Dance," Lyra explained, her eyes glimmering and filled with anticipation. "It celebrates the resonance of nature and our shared connection to the universe." "Festivals are universal. Do you think there are pie-eating contests?" Alex threw out humorously, causing Lyra to burst into laughter. "Pie? Oh, what an unusual concept," she replied, her melodic giggles ringing through the air. "I wonder if it tastes as delightful as it sounds." As they ventured deeper into the heart of a bustling marketplace, the pair was engulfed in vibrant colors and shimmering fabrics. Vendors showcased their unusual delicacies, beckoning with enticing scents that tantalized Alex's earthly senses. Lyra waved excitedly at stalls offering foods that looked scrumptious yet bewildering, like crispy, glowing leaves. "This is glowberry juice," Lyra insisted, handing Alex a cup filled with luminous liquid. "It enhances your luck." "Looks like I need more than luck if I'm going to survive," Alex replied, grinning before taking a daring sip. The drink fizzed and tantalized, refreshing their senses with flavors akin to sparkling lemonade, but with hints of something utterly alien and delicious. Throughout the day, Lyra navigated the colorful market like a melody, twirling Alex into fun traditional games. They engaged in a game of floating rings, an amusing competition that left both of them laughing hysterically as the rings flew errantly about. Alex felt a growing sense of belonging, despite the still lingering doubts that plagued their mind. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in breathtaking hues of orange and pink, they ventured to a tranquil alcove where the world around them softened into beauty. Lyra pulled Alex closer, their connection weaving tighter as they shared more tales about their lives, slowly growing closer and finding common ground despite their differences and the responsibility Alex felt mounting. "It's a relief that you can laugh at my attempts to impress," Lyra said, her expression becoming earnest yet playful. "I wouldn't have it any other way," Alex admitted, feeling the warmth radiating from them. "I'm honored to have inherited you, and this whole adventure." Yet, amid the laughter, Alex couldn't shake the doubt. Would they truly fit into this vibrant culture? With every moment shared, fragments of insecurity lingered, whispering doubts about their ability to navigate this new life. As days morphed into weeks, Alex began to adjust to life on Zelara. The thrill of exploration was dizzying, but it was soon overshadowed by the weight of expectations that came crashing like waves against the shore. They were not just an Earthling wandering in a vibrant alien world. They were the heir to Lyra's family legacy and wealth, a concept as daunting as it was enlightening. One day, as Alex wandered the magnificent estate they now shared, stunning architecture enveloping them in splendor, they stumbled upon a gathering of coruscating alien diplomats, their voices rising and falling in melodic harmony like a musical symphony. The lavishly decorated hall sparkled as they discussed high society matters with both serious and flippant tones, and the sound of quiet whispers intensified as they noted the newlyweds' entrance, casting sideways glances. "Lyra, this is quite the crowd," Alex said nervously. "What's going on?" Lyra's antennae twitched, a nervous gesture. "They expect you to join the family and contribute to our initiatives. Wealth comes with responsibility," she replied, her voice laden with an edge of solemnity that deepened the atmosphere. Alex was taken aback, bewilderment coursing through them. "I'm just a teacher. What do they expect me to do, juggle flaming swords?" "You must represent me well. You are my partner now. They are excited about your presence, trust me," Lyra added, brushing aside their concerns as if they were a mere whisper in the wind. Before Alex could respond, a diplomat named Velsar approached them, eyeing Alex appraisingly, a sly smile stretching across his features. "Ah, the Earthling, how delightful to have you here at last. I must say, you carry a significant burden." "What burden?" Alex shot back, trying to mask their unease with humor, the taste of dread lingering at the edges. Understanding the intricacies of our wealth, our culture, our manners, Velsar said, his voice smooth as honey with an undercurrent of challenge. The pressure intensified, making Alex fidget, their stomach twisting as if caught in an angry tempest. They began to feel like a deer caught in headlights, trying to juggle learning an entirely new culture while somehow maintaining their identity as an Earthling. The following days evaporated in lessons on Zalarian etiquette, delivered by Lyra's relatives. With humor at every turn, Alex found themselves in situations that invoked laughter and humility, like the time they mistakenly attended a formal dinner dressed in casual Earth attire, resulting in surprised glances and muffled giggles throughout the hall. Lyra had promptly rescued them with a clever story about an Earth custom involving dressing down for comfort, miraculously turning potential embarrassment into a shared moment of laughter. Yet too soon, clouds of doubt loomed over Alex as they swallowed the pill of insecurity. Could they measure up to Lyra's world? Would they forever be viewed as a novelty, an intergalactic trophy, or even worse, a sideshow act to be watched? Each night, Lyra noticed the growing distance. "You seem lost among the stars," she gently prodded, searching Alex's face for an answer. "Is it our family, the wealth, the expectations?" Alex took a deep breath, looking out over Zelara's vibrant landscape, adorned in starlight. "I feel like I'm drowning. While the universe is beautiful, I'm unsure of my role in it. All these expectations are, to be honest, overwhelming for me." Lyra leaned closer, taking Alex's hand with an earnest expression. "Then we will face this together. I chose you not because of wealth, but because of your heart, your kind spirit. Together, we will forge our own path." Fueled by resolve and determination, Alex and Lyra attempted to embrace their differences, charging forward with the conviction of tackling every hurdle. Their comical errors quickly became little stories of bonding crafted with humor that resonated their connection. One day they decided to cook dinner together using an Earth recipe, aiming for a moment of shared joy with a dish they both could cherish. Lyra eyed the ingredients with uncharacteristic skepticism as Alex showcased tacos with a flourish reminiscent of a magician's final trick. The sound of sizzling ingredients filled the air, melding with laughter as they attempted to engage in cultural exchanges. "Why is this food so flat?" Lyra asked, her brow furrowed, watching the tortillas with intrigue and bewilderment. "It'll be great," Alex insisted, trying hard to keep the mounting panic at bay as the tortillas cracked due to overzealous heat. But when they placed the plate on the table, Lyra stared at it like it was a newborn star, unpolished and awkward. "Why does it look sad?" she remarked, tilting her head in confusion. It turned out that tacos weren't a hit at all. Lyra attempted to warm them up with her light manipulation powers, but the tortillas ended up glowing alarmingly bright, prompting a cacophony of uproarious laughter from them both. "Sad? These tacos are flourishing, just a bit exuberant," Alex exclaimed, doubling over with laughter as they wiped tears from their eyes. Gradually, misunderstandings escalated into humorous incidents that spiraled out of control. In one instance, Alex excitedly planned a picnic under the stars for just the two of them, only to realize too late that they had accidentally invited the entire family, leading to a chaotic misunderstanding involving the wrong location for the event. "Why did you invite everyone?" Alex said, a hint of panic rising in their tone, clutching the blanket as they tried to figure out how to pull off this unexpected influx of relatives. "I thought the more, the merrier. This is a celebration of our union," Lyra replied with a dazzling smile, her enthusiasm both infectious and mildly irritating, depending on how Alex felt about their rogue planning. As the evening progressed amidst laughter and slight chaos, Alex recognized these moments for what they were, stepping stones toward understanding and unity. They enjoyed the unexpected company, feeling the layers of apprehension peel away like bark off a tree, and the celebration blossomed into a memorable affair filled with humor and connection. "We would make a pretty entertaining reality show," Alex joked as they joined in the revelry, grinning at the sight of their disarrayed family enjoying tacos that glowed like errant stars. "Reality? You mean the documentary of our unfiltered lives?" Lyra laughed in merriment, and the bond between them began to solidify further amid the laughter, But lurking behind Alex's chortles was a worry. What if they could never fully embrace her world, with all its quirks and eccentricities? Each comedic exchange pushed them closer, yet shadows of doubt hung silently in the backdrop, whispering words of inadequacy. As the weeks unfolded and laughter dulled to unintentional tension, discord arrived on the horizon in the form of Lyra's former partner, Goran, a slick diplomat well acquainted with the art of manipulation. He possessed an unabashed ambition that unnerved Alex, especially as whispers of conspiracy grew louder among the crowd. One morning, while casually enjoying breakfast in the warm sun, Lyra's expression shifted when she spotted Goran across the dining hall, his gaze fixed intently on them, an imperious expression etched into his features. "Goran has been creating waves," she muttered, her brows knitting together, the light in her eyes dimming. "What do you mean, creating waves?" asked Alex, anxiety creeping in. "Like swimming waves, or more like stormy waters," Lyra replied, her voice serious. "He believes he should have inherited my wealth, and he's determined to undermine our union." As the realization sunk in like a weighty stone, Alex felt the air grow heavy, as if gravity doubled in that moment. "What does he plan to do? Challenge your status, plant seeds of doubt?" Lyra sighed, anger clouding her features. "He wants to challenge our bond, undermining my claim to the wealth, by convincing others that I was never meant to be married to a human. He'll stop at nothing to regain control." In a flurry of rising determination, Alex resolved to take action before tensions escalated beyond control, despite their internal barriers. "We need a plan, something that showcases who we are together. We need everyone to see that our love is genuine." And so began the scheming. They sat down, poring over ideas with fervor, planning a bright celebration surrounded by Zelarian customs mixed with earthly flair, showcasing the intertwining of their cultures and their love story. They poured hours into crafting their vision, determination illuminating Alex's enthusiasm so much that any lingering doubts momentarily evaporated in the breeze. One evening they strategized over a simmering pan of extraterrestrial stir-fry, comically chaotic as Lyra insisted on adding a myriad of glowing spices. Despite the mess, Alex found joy in the absurdity of the situation. Perhaps it wasn't the traditional earthbound dish, but they both felt united in their indivisible mission, showcasing their love and partnership before an audience that might judge. As the day of the event drew closer, nervous excitement buzzed around them, masking fear. What if Goran uses this opportunity to destroy everything we've built? What if I've taken on a battle beyond my capability to fight? Alex pondered aloud, uncertain of what the day might bring. Yet, Lyra squeezed Alex's hand reassuringly, the strong warmth reaching deep into their heart. "No matter what happens, we'll face it together. You are my chosen partner, and I won't let either of us falter." On the day of the celebration, the air shimmered with anticipation, and excitement thrummed like a casting spell across Zelara. Colorful banners floated gracefully overhead as curious onlookers gathered, their excitement palpable like vibrant energy around them. Alex stood nervously, adjusting the cuffs on their outfit, feeling both elegant and entirely out of place amid the swirling lights. Lyra appeared stunning in an elegant gown made of luminescent fabric, drawing eyes with every twist and turn. But before the festivities could commence, Goran emerged from the crowd, looking polished and intimidating, his demeanor cloaked in manipulation. "I must say, this attempt at unity is amusing," he sneered during a momentary lull in conversation, projecting arrogance that cut through the atmosphere with precision. Alex clenched their jaw, the warmth of the celebration draining as tension crackled through the air. "Unity? It's simply love, something you clearly lack," they shot back defiantly, a flicker of confidence pushing through the mounting anxieties. "Love? How sweet," Goran retorted, his rhetoric now captivating the attention of the engaged audience. "But love is merely a distraction from the responsibilities that come with power." With vibrant valor swelling within them, Alex stepped forward, heart hammering against their chest. "Power? Our love creates our power. Together we are more than either of us could be alone." The declaration resonated through the crowd, silence falling as curiosity wrapped around them all. But Goran smirked, preparing to counter with sardonic remarks. Just then, Lyra pulled Alex closer, their connection strengthening amid the static tension. Surrounded by their family and friends, Lyra's antennae shimmered dulcetly, radiating confidence. "Together, we hold the narrative of our love," she proclaimed firmly against the backdrop of murmurs, "and it shall radiate as fiercely as the stars themselves." In a stunning visual display, Lyra enacted her powers, creating breathtaking illusions that depicted their journey. Vibrant energies swirling across the night sky conveyed their story, blending their worlds within a kaleidoscope of colors and gravity-defying arrangements that showcased their connection. The audience gasped. These powerful images encapsulated their love and experiences, despite the doubts, challenges, and the warm humor that brought them together, effectively overshadowing Goran's arrogance. Defeated, Goran retreated, the cheers of support erupting like a crescendo of warmth and acceptance from those around them. Friends and family surrounded Alex and Lyra, showering them in cheers and adoration, affirming their union with heartfelt warmth, laughter echoing after Goran's retreat. With giddy joy permeating the air, the couple returned to planning their wedding, this time for all to witness, a grand ceremony blending the best of Earth and Zelara traditions. Their invitations read like a cosmic collaboration, an eclectic mix of humans, Zelarians, and even a few misfit creatures from nearby planets. Lyra assured Alex her family would embrace earthly customs, no matter how ridiculous they might seem. As they organized the stage for their vows, laughter echoed amongst the chaos of planning. Alex attempted to create Earth-style flower arrangements, which turned wild and spectacular under Lyra's guidance, the glow of the flora shimmering in a harmonious dance of colors. "Are you sure this is how people do it on Earth?" Lyra asked with her trademark delight, batting her eyelashes at the growing array of vibrant floral arrangements. "Absolutely. Just a little more sparkle over here," Alex responded with a wink, adjusting glimmering decorations while barely suppressing a smile. The day of the wedding unfolded beautifully, shrouded in ethereal light. Floral arrangements expanded impossibly outward, twinkling lights filled the treetops, and a shimmering river reflected a sky resplendent with burgeoning colors. The officiant, a wise yet whimsical Zelaran elder, swayed in a dazzling gown, balancing cosmic harmony with laughter. Nervous yet excited, Alex stood before Lyra, their heart pounding as the elder began speaking profound truths about love that transcended planets. When it was time for their vows, Alex couldn't help but chuckle at the abstract wording of Lyra's commitment. "I pledge to navigate the cosmos with you, wherever the stars guide us." Together, they exchanged promises served with heartwarming humor and joyous affection, dipping into playful anecdotes, their hearts melding with each earnest word. "When it comes to tacos," Alex joked, "I will always be the final judge, even if they glow." As laughter erupted around them, a radiant acceptance engulfed the atmosphere, a festival of heart and joy. In surrendering to the warm embrace of joy, they sealed their new life, dancing under the stars where cultures merged, flaunting similarities and differences harmoniously. Alex understood this was only the beginning of their adventures as true partners, not just in wealth, but in love, bonds that could outlast interstellar travels.